A lot of people don't know this, guys, but there is a lot of meta legendary units in Ultimate Tower Defense. So let's go take a look at every single legendary in the game, and I'm going to show you guys which ones are the ones you should get and which ones you should steer clear of. Let's get it, guys. Alrighty, here. First up, we have some of the Marvel units. All right, back, I guess maybe some DC too. Back when this was superhero tower defense. First up, we have Venom. Now, Venom does have the sticky effect. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to say Venom is probably on the more meta side of things. You can definitely bring meta to a leaderboard run. All right, you might want to bring Crimson Doflamingo instead. But, like, you know what? There's an argument for Venom because of his super fast SPA. I definitely see a lot of people, you know, maybe showing him some love. So Venom, guys, definitely on the list of good legendaries to have. But again, you could always just get the common Spider-Man instead. It'll be pretty much just as good. So up to you. And yeah, let's just say his damage is not that great. He actually is AoE though. So if enemies are close enough to each other, it'll hit both at the same time. All right, it's kind of hard to see though. But maxing him out, he's very cheap to max out. And look how fast that cooldown is. Really, really nice. All right, next up, guys, we have Red Hulk. Now, Red Hulk is like a lot like the Thanos Godly, but doesn't have the ability. Now, unfortunately, his damage is just so low, I really can't recommend him. So he's actually a hard pass. Next up, guys, we got General Zod. All right. He is a, I think he only hits once. Yeah, he's just like a single target damager. He's like the Flash, but worse. So, actually way worse. So I don't even know if I can recommend him, guys. I'm just not going to waste any more time on the showcase. Just don't get him. Next up, guys, we have Future Man or Spider-Man 2066 or something like that. He's just a reskin of this guy. So basically the same unit. All right, again, definitely potentially meta. All right, next up, guys, we got Martian Manhunter. Basically the same unit as General Zod. I think with like slightly less damage or something. All right, next up, guys, we have Aaron, who summons enemies. Oh, man, give me... All right, yeah, he summons enemies. So it should come any second now. Give it a sec. There we go. There we go. So it summons one Titan every X amount of seconds. And I believe you can also place quite a bit of them as well. All right. Again, oh, for Spider-Man, you can place 5. In case I forgot to mention that. So these guys, there used to be PvP meta. But I think they might still be PvP meta. I'm not 100% sure. But as far as like infinite mode or anything else, definitely not the greatest. And I think you can place 3 of them. Let's see if we can place... I think it's only 3, yeah. All right, can we place 4? All right, yeah, you can place 3 of them. But Aaron, guys, he might still be PvP meta. I'm not sure. All right, here we go, guys. First up, we have the only legendary money unit in the game, Aquaman. 500 cash, not bad. Now, he definitely gets the job done for money units, especially if you have discounted on him. So I definitely would actually highly recommend him. All right, especially if you're a new player and you don't want to and don't have enough money to get Mythic Boo. All right, Aquaman, definitely very good. And honestly, guys, if you get him a high enough prestige, he's going to be just as good as a normal Mythic Boo. So a very, very good unit, guys. Especially if you just need a money unit, you know, get the job done. All right, next up we have another, we have a DC unit this time, Batman Beyond. Again, his damage is just so low, I can't really recommend it. Look at that, guys, 212 damage. All right, I'm going to try to showcase the rest of his stats, though, for you guys. 1 second. All right, so I believe he's single target, unless, like, the enemy is super close. But look at those stats, guys. The damage is just so low. You can't really use him for anything except, like, the first few story modes. So I'm going to be honest. I think he's a hard pass. Yeah, just don't. Just don't. His range is not bad, but, like, just don't. All right, next up, guys, we got Vegeta, who actually is not that bad. He's at least AoE. All right, and his damage isn't crazy good at the start, but he's AoE, which is very nice. Now, as far as placement goes, you can place 5 of them, which is very nice. Very nice. He reminds me a lot of Luffy. All right, but maybe with a little bit more range than Luffy, but a lot less damage than Luffy does. But you can also place 5 compared to 2. So he's honestly not a bad unit if you get him high enough prestige. But again, he's only going to get you maybe a few of the story modes, and he's definitely not meta, but he's not the end of the world. All right, next up, guys, we got Broly. Again, Broly is another AoE unit, but the damage is just so low, guys. Look at that. That is just so low. But I do believe you can actually place some, yeah. Oh, wait, you can only place 3 Brolys, too. His damage is just way too low. 1,200 damage. Like, they kind of disrespected Broly, I'm not going to lie. Next up, guys, we got Escanor. Bang. He's another AoE unit, but this guy he has a little bit higher damage. All right, 2,253 damage at max. And he's really cheap. Only 350 to place. That's crazy cheap. Let's see how many we can place. All right, looks like we can place... Wow. We can place all 5. Nice. That's actually not that bad. 10,000 for 3.3. Dang, guys. Escanor, not bad, but not meta. All right, next up, guys, we have an actual meta unit, guys. Kakashi. The reason he's meta is his electrified ability is so OP. All right, it's so good for leaderboards. It basically, it slows the enemies down so much. It allows other status effect enemies, it's other status effects to hit the enemy. And basically, he's necessary to hit, like, the super fast guys. Otherwise, they'll just instantly clap your base. So Kakashi, very, very good unit, guys. Highly recommended if you guys are trying to get on the leaderboards. All right, definitely one of the best units in the game. Honestly, he's actually more meta than a lot of divines and more meta than most of the ultimates. So Kakashi, guys, big W unit. All right, next up, guys, we got Magneto. Yeah, this is another superhero unit. There's a lot of these guys, and I'm gonna be honest, except for Thanos and the Spider-Mans, I would probably stay clear of any of the superhero units. Because this is a legendary, guys. On his 3rd upgrade, he's doing 159 damage. Bro, what? Bro, what? I don't even know if I need to continue this showcase. Bro, Magneto, what the heck, bro? We're just going to say no to that guy. Let's check out this guy. Oh, Bane. He's basically a Red Hulk reskin. So, he's not that bad, not that good. All right, here we go, guys. Next up, we have Rotella. Ooh, so she's like a multi-hit unit. But only hits 1 unit at a time for 2 hits of 80 damage. So that's not terrible. All right, all right. But the damage is definitely a little bit on the low side. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, all right. Let's get our next upgrade. So 190 for 2 hits. But again, 2 hits on the same unit. So it's more like her doing 380 damage, which isn't really that great. But it is what it is. Let me see if I can get a Bane back here so we don't just get clapped. There we go. All right, her next upgrade is going to be 750. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, now she's doing 436 damage. Definitely still a little bit on the low end. All right, next upgrade, $1,500. All right, here we go. Bang. Wow. Wow, the damage went up by like 50 there. Did you guys see that? That was depressing. All right, here we go, guys. Her max upgrade, 1,500. Wow, that's a big jump and double hit. So 3,000 for 1.1 cooldown. That's not bad for a legendary unit, but definitely not meta. All right, next up, guys, we have One Punch Man, the normal Saitama. Let's go. All right, let's make sure we don't die real quick. All right, we should be good. All right, this guy is a single target unit, but big damage. And he does actually have an effect. All right, he can randomly one-shot a unit. All right, I don't know what the chances are, but it's very low. So if you are lucky enough to have that, that's pretty nice. But it's like 1 in like 250 or something. So it's very unlikely to happen. But his damage is pretty poppin'. 3,857 damage, single target for 1.9 cooldown. I think that's technically slightly worse than Rotella, but he also has that ability, which I guess is cool. We did do a Saitama army, and it did kind of work out. All right, next up, guys, we got Piccolo, one of my favorite units, guys. This guy is really good. At least he was back in the day. Now, again, there's like discounted units, so there's no point, but he's actually a pretty good unit, guys. Max stats, 1,406, not bad at all. Honestly, definitely pretty dang good. We need to upgrade Bane because we're about to get collapsed by these OP units here. All right, next up, guys, we got Mihawk. Basically, Mihawk is a lot like Red Hulk, but slightly different. Like AoE, but nothing too crazy. All right, very fast SP as well. Look at that. Now we're about to die, so we're gonna have to just say YOLO. 7, yeah, very fast cooldown. Not a bad unit, guys. But definitely not meta, so I can't recommend you wasting your gems on him. But if you accidentally get him, he's pretty good if you're a noob. All right, let's do the next set of units. All right, here we go. Next up, we have a combo, guys. These 2 units work great together. It is Kirito and Asuna. All right, so Kirito, he has, oh, what's up with his hair? His hair's kind of bugged. Anyways, not a big bug, though. Just kind of it's kind of weird. All right, yeah, so they have a pretty cool mechanic, and that is actually if you place them next to each other, they buff each other. All right, I do believe this works for the mythical version as well for Kirito, but here we go, guys. All right, give it a second, and they'll fall in love. Ooh, get the UWU blessing. Oh, my gosh. Yes, guys, they fall in love, and you can see their damage went up. So that's a pretty cool little buff they get. All right. And they're both similar units, guys. They just do damage. I don't think either of them are AoE or anything. But yeah, let's go showcase their final damage real quick. Save up some money. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Bang. Wow, some decent damage, guys. Wow. 0.8 cooldown. Again, this is with the buff stats. But, like, what's the point of using them if you're not using them together? But, like, dang, man. That's actually not bad. 0.8 cooldown for 1,500 damage. For a legendary unit, not bad. But are they meta? Definitely not. Also, what the heck are those graphics, man? Dude, Roblox anime graphics have come so far since these units have dropped. These guys are definitely a little bit outdated, man. Oh, my gosh. But back in the day, it was hype. I remember when these guys were released. Route 2. Whoa, 0.3 cooldown. What the heck? Yo, what is Kirito's DPS, bruh? That's freaking insane, man. This guy needs to chill. 0.3 cooldown? Dang. Oh, my gosh. I believe Asuna's a lot worse, though, if I remember correctly. I think Kirito's the GOAT. Asuna's more there just for emotional support for Kirito, at least in this version. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I don't know. 2.2 compared to 0.3, guys. I don't know about that one, man. That's a night and day right there. But, I mean, they're pretty good. All right, let's just go max out Asuna. 3,000 for 2.1. There you go. Not bad. All right, next up, guys, we got the Froppinator. Now, Froppy is a meta unit, guys. She's the only poison unit in the game. I was hoping they would add, like, a new divine poison unit or something, but no, we just got Froppy. Her damage isn't that great, but her AoE is pretty good. And poison, I believe, does pretty good damage as well. So, poison is a very meta effect, guys. Meta for a leaderboard run. So, definitely recommend that you get something like that. All right, next up, guys, we got Uno. Now, she kind of has a cool hit mechanic where she, like, has good range and stuff, and she, like, double hits. I believe she only hits one enemy at a time, though. But she double hits the enemies. So, we'll see it in a second. Look at this. No AoE at all, though. 1, 2. All right, 1, 2. So, she's not a bad unit. But, overall, I definitely don't think she's, like, meta for anything. But if you're a new player, you know why not. Not a bad unit to go for. Next up, guys, we got Levi. I think he's good on the AOT map or something like that, but his damage just sucks. Yeah, you know what? I think he does double hit, though. But other than that, his damage sucks. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad, man. I don't recommend it. That's pretty mid. All right, next up, we got the Joker. Oh, my gosh. Bro, these superhero units are just dog water. There's his stats, guys. I'm not even going to bother. All right, let's go check out the next set of units, man. And out of these guys, Froppy is the GOAT. Froppy's definitely one of the few meta legendary units. All right, I'm just going to skip the Prison Superman showcase, guys. He's basically the same unit as a lot of other ones. He's like General Zod reskin, so don't get this guy, please. All right, here we go. Let's get it. All right, let's start off with Sanji, guys. This is one unit that not even All-Star has. I don't even think Anime Adventures has this unit. Sanji. Let's see if he's good or not. Is he AoE at least? Dang, he got some pretty cool AoE. Yeah, dang, he got some crazy AoE. How many can we place? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, there you go, Sanji. Pretty cool AoE attack, but so it hits multiple times, but only 93 per hit. 200 for the first upgrade, very cheap. Dang, man, this guy's actually not terrible for like a legendary unit, but he's definitely not meta, guys. So if you guys are like a leaderboard player or anything, yeah, you definitely not want to get him. Or if you're doing like anything serious in the game, he's a pass. But like if you're a new player, you know what? He's not half bad. All right, let's get his max stats real quick. All right, here we go. Bang, 850 for 2. Yeah, that's not bad. He hits lots of times though. I think it's like 4 times or something. So not a terrible unit. All right, next up, guys, we got one of the few meta units in the game. We got Toga. Now, Toga has an insta-kill ability. So if any enemy is under like 25% health or something, it'll assassinate it like so. All right, it's kind of hard to see. I don't know how to show it. All right, maybe I can show it back here. Let's try over here. All right, we'll wait for one of these guys to get low, and hopefully we can get an assassinate going on. Now, let me try to get this. There we go. All right, cool. This is perfect. So once the enemy's HP is like in the red, she can assassinate like so. It'll insta-kill the enemy, which is pretty sick. Oh, we did end up equipping Superman. Yeah, he's bad. Don't get him. All right. I think I might have skipped the unit then. I don't know if I missed the unit. If I did, let me know in the comments. I hope I didn't. All right. Next up, guys, we got All Might from the thumbnail. He's actually not a bad unit, guys. He's a lot like Luffy, etc. And he's actually pretty good. I use him a lot in my New to Pro series. He's good because his AoE is pretty big. Look at that. He hits a bunch of units. And for a good amount of damage, too. So definitely not a bad unit, guys, if you're just starting out. So there you go. All right, next up, guys, we got Josuke. Now, he has, like, that burst attack that the Jotaro Divine, etc. have. But the nice thing about him is I believe you can place 2. Yeah, I think you can place 2 of him. So he's not... Josuke is not... His name is Joe Suck, too, which is pretty sick. He's actually not a bad unit, guys. He's very good for bosses. And he's very good if you pair him with slow units like Spider-Man and Froppy. Very good unit, guys. All right, next up, guys, we got our last legendary for the video. We got Deathstroke. He's a sniper unit, guys, with insane range and good damage, but terrible cooldown. Let's see how many you can place of him. I believe you can place all 5 of them, yeah. So he's decent for bosses, but other than that, he's very bad for, like, single units. But he's actually, overall, I'd say he's okay. Definitely not meta, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me go show you guys quickly, briefly, all the legendaries that are meta. All right, so here's the list of all the meta legendaries. All right, first up, Venom and Spider-Man, kind of meta. Aaron might be meta for PvP right now, not 100% sure. Aquaman is good enough for money farming. All right, especially if you get him high prestige. Kakashi, infinite mode meta, very, very good unit. All right, Toga, meta as well for infinite mode. Honestly, very good for story mode as well. Froppy, meta unit as well. Everybody else, not that great. Except for Saitama has a cool ability, which I don't think you'll see a lot of play in infinite mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.